Hey, it's Lauren with Beadbox Bargains, and I am here to show you some of the super fun new beads we have coming up on the website, beadboxbargains.com, starting today, Monday the 8th, running through Friday the 12th. That's when we're going to try to have all this up. We've got a lot of gorgeous things to look at today that I want to show you, so let's get started. First off, we are finishing up our shipment of the matte 6x8 millimeter rondelles. And we've got these gorgeous, they call this a jade finish, but it's like the semi-opaque green. It has almost a little bit of a cat's eye type glow to it. And we'll have that in gray, green, a couple blues, and this beautiful pink. And then we also have them in this sea opal glass, which is the slightly opalized white. You see you've got some like multicolor shine on these as well. So just is super pretty. And in addition to these fancy colors, we also have a whole rainbow of traditional translucent colors for you. Here, let's see. Here's a whole handful of the reds, oranges, yellows. You've got this nice peach here. So pretty. And then we'll also have a bunch of greens, teal, capri blue. Love those. That capri blue is gorgeous. The teal is amazing. Ooh, and some of that like light topaz peach. So these are so fun. And we'll have some blues and purples too. So yeah, just a whole rainbow of beautiful colors coming up this week. And in addition to crystal beads, we're going to have a whole ton of new gemstone pendants and some relists. So first, let's take a look at those. We have, by popular demand, received another shipment of our carved flower pendants. I love these. These roses are beautiful. So we've got a bunch of different stones, and they will vary a lot. They're handcrafted from natural materials. So you've got amethyst, pyrite, rhodonite, red tiger eye, which is heated, lapis, which appears to have been dyed. It's a beautiful blue. And these gorgeous fancy jasper, which this one will vary a lot. So I wanted to show you two of them. You've got a lot of them are going to be this really pretty mossy green. Some of them are going to have some other fun colors and patterns in there. I really like the fancy jasper. It's super pretty. So we'll have these back in stock. We also have a bunch of new pendants, some gorgeous teardrops, which I'll show you. These are 35 by 25. So we've got amethyst, which again, just to show you variation, I've got a couple picked out, a darker and a lighter. We've got some tiger eye with wonderful banding, which can go either like horizontally, vertically, somewhere in between. Just absolutely gorgeous bands on those. The chatoyance is wonderful. Also these quartz pendants, and you can see some of them are more clear, some of them are a little less translucent. They're really pretty quartz crystal. And we've got some of like the black onyx, which is very glossy and sleek, and some rose quartz. So these will be going up. We also have teardrops in a couple different sizes. Next we have some 30 by 20 millimeter. Again, there's rose quartz. You can see a couple different variations in the color there. We've got amethyst in these two, and just so many different beautiful patterns in deep purples. And then we'll have 25 by 18 millimeter styles as well for you. We've got some red jasper here. The patterning on those, they can range from almost completely just opaque straight red to some really fun patterns. It's really pretty there. And we'll have quartz crystal in this size as well. These are fun. These are purple lepidolite. So they were marked as amethyst, but I could tell right away that they weren't, because you can see they are a lot more opaque. The patterning is very different. So they are actually lepidolite. Very pretty. And they are natural, beautiful natural purple with white. So we've got more of the lapis in the 25 by 18, and then we'll also have, just in lapis, we'll have these really cute, they're like a 17, 18 millimeter. I'll get the exact measurements for you, but you'll see those on the listing. These are faceted teardrops. Look at those Those are so fun. And these will all be sold individually. I'm just showing you multiple pieces so you can kind of get an idea of some of the natural variations that do occur in these gemstones. So that is not nearly all the pendants we have. I'm going to clear this off and I'm going to show you the next batch. All right, so up next we've got a bunch of faceted marquee drops, and these are going to have some brass edging on them. Again, look at that sparkle on the facets. They're so pretty. These are once again sold individually, but I'm going to show you multiple pieces so you can kind of get an idea of the natural variation in the gemstones. These are Dalmatian jasper. Super pretty, great little dark speckles on the kind of creamy gray background. Ooh, these rhodonite are gorgeous. So raspberry red, or raspberry pink rather. You can see the tone and the patterns will vary. They are lovely. And I just think the size is so great for like earrings. It'll also work for different, like a small pendant. Here, sorry, I'm trying to gather all these up. All right, we got lapis in a bunch of different colors, or different variations rather. You can see it varies in from like a lighter to dark blue. These do appear to have been dyed because they are a beautiful, fairly consistent indigo. But you can see those pyrite inclusions with those metallic markings too. Love those. These are so pretty. Okay, look at these are dyed quartz. Look at that blue color. You can see it varies from like an aqua to a more cerulean tone. These are just gorgeous. Love those for summer, which I'm very ready for. We just got a bunch of colder weather in. That makes me sad. I'm ready for spring, ready for warmth, ready for summer. All right, so these are strawberry quartz. They're natural, and you can see they vary from kind of like a peachy pink to a more like true pink. Each one's going to be a little different. Again, the faceting on that quartz is just so sharp. They're very sparkly. And we've got some green fluorite here. Fluorite is one of my favorite greens because it's just like it varies from like this deep sea green to like a light, more grassy green. It's absolutely lovely. And we'll have some in silver. We have these Botswana agate drops. They will also vary from like brown to gray. Some of them will have a lot of banding. Others will have different kinds of patterns. They're really nice. Like those. And also in silver. Ooh, these tiger eye are beautiful. Look at the banding on those. And again, the pattern, as you can tell, will be unique on each piece. They are all lovely. And the black onyx looks really sharp with the silver, I feel like. It's just very classy. These would be gorgeous earrings if you pick up two of them. We'll have amazonite, which again, you'll see a lot of natural variation in the color there. Really pretty. You've got a lot of the white striations and the minty blue-green tones. Set those there. And here's the peach moonstone. Really like those. You can see some of it'll be more of like your classic the paler white moonstone. Some of it's more true peach. It's going to vary a lot. This is kind of more of a multi-moonstone than just a peach moonstone, but they're all beautiful, creamy, just absolutely lovely. So pretty. All right, and some rose quartz, which can vary from this like really icy pink to a more light pink. And some classic clear quartz, just some quartz crystal there, faceted. Again, the quartz just takes facets so well. It's so sharp. So love that. Okay, I gotta show you these. Look at these little turtles. They are agate. They have a little bail attached. They are hand carved, so every one of them is going to be a little bit different. I'll kind of turn them over so you can see the shapes. You can see the size and exact shape will vary with these hand carved pendants, but they're so cute. They're little turtle shell detailing. The green color is so nice. I think those are a lot of fun with the little gold finished bails there. And we will have a whole bunch of gemstone disc pendants for you. So I'm going to clear these up and then we'll take a look at some of the variations in the stones on those. All right, so we've got a whole bunch of different gemstone discs. This one's the black onyx. You can see it's just very glossy, smooth black. Love that. These are leopard skin jasper. You'll get a lot of variation in this particular stone, mostly in these warm earthy colors with some really fun, kind of crazy patterns. A little mossy. Next, we have sodalite. These show all kinds of different patterns. I really love the dark blue with the white and the black. Some of them have a little bit of brown. Those are a lot of fun. Each one looks like a little art piece. It's so pretty. We've had this moss agate in before, and we got more because it's just so pretty. The patterns will vary a lot. You get this wonderful semi-translucent, these like white and clear with the mossy green patterns. Every piece is different. Look at those. So pretty. Moss agate's one of my favorites. All right, the tiger eye. This is a really interesting batch of tiger eye because you've got a lot of linear patterns. It may be more on the tiger iron side, where it's got more of the pyrite and less of the chatoyance. And you can see some places in some of the pendants, not all, but some, where lines in the stone have also picked up the gold electroplating, which I think is really interesting and adds a lot of visual interest to the stones. But even the ones that don't have the extra gold banding, they're just absolutely lovely. The patterns on this batch of tiger eye are just very unique. And again, I'm going to take a look at our whole stock. I may actually denote it as tiger iron instead, just because basically the difference between tiger eye and tiger iron is that tiger eye is going to show more of the golden chatoyed bands. Tiger iron has more of the pyrite and quartz swirls. And this is a good example. Instead of having a lot of the golden banding, it has a lot of banding with different stones that tiger eye is naturally mixed with. So some really, really pretty pendants there. I like those a lot. Next up, we have carnelian, or red agate. And these will vary a lot. Each is just wonderful. They've got so much patterns, so much interest in their patterns. Like them a lot. And we have had these before as well. But again, every batch is different, and this particular batch seems to have a lot more of the colorful swirls in it, which I do not mind at all. Those are just so pretty, so fun. All right, next we've got Kambava jasper, which is a fun stone. It's a dark green and kind of black with these orbicular patterns in it. Each one, they look like little planets to me. I don't know, they're so interesting. Love the patterns on that. And we have Dalmatian jasper. Very classy, very classic. And once again, these will all be sold individually, but I wanted you to get a good look at the different variations because there are a lot with these. We've got some lovely Amazonite in these really pretty blue-green tones. It will vary a lot. You'll get some that are greener, some that are more blue. And a lot of different patterning on these too. I'm going to push some of these to the edge so I can show you a little more in the middle. There you go. Just also beautiful, creamy, light springtime colors. And we have strawberry quartz too. These are going to show a lot of the different kind of like red-pink tones that strawberry quartz is known for. Some of them are darker, some of them are paler, and a lot of them have that great, I think it's mica in the crystal that is that sparkly bit, but I'll have to look that up. But it's so pretty. It's got a lot of little sparkly accents. So those are neat. And last we'll have some lapis. These once again are dyed, which makes the dark blue even darker. And a few people have asked, and I genuinely do not have any issue with dyed stones as long as they are marked as such. I will always try to tell you anything that's been done to the stone. With lapis in particular, the dyed stones, have a darker, more indigo color, so it all depends what you're going for. I think these are really beautiful. And it's a very nice quality as well. The cut is well done. So yeah, a whole ton of these beautiful disc pendants coming up. And that is not all. So we'll take a look at some gemstone beads next. This might be a long one. Sorry, guys. Okay, we have some beautiful faceted gemstones coming up this week. Again, we got a great shipment from one of my favorite lapidaries to work with. They are just gorgeous. So these are an amethyst faceted rondelle. The microfaceting is very finely done on these. Just so pretty. All right, we've got a couple different shapes of apatite. These cubes are stunning. Look at that. Look at the color. Look at the sparkle on those. So fun. I love cubes. I just add a little something extra. I really like them in earrings, but they are really fun in any kind of design. And then we've also got some really pretty blue apatite in the 3mm round too. They actually match pretty nicely. The cubes are a little more white, I would say, but very pretty. We have some stunning turquoise in, which we don't always find at closeout prices, so when we do, I get very excited. This is Hubei turquoise from the Hubei mines in China. These are faceted cubes, so this is going to be about a 7-inch strand. Look at that color though, that like robin's egg blue. Just beautiful. These are nice quality. They're a great find. I'm very excited about those. Then we've got them in, I guess it's a 3x2mm rondelle. Again, this is Hubei turquoise, and it has been stabilized to help protect it from absorbing like sweat and perfume and everyday chemicals. Almost all turquoise is going to be stabilized just to make it, it's such a soft stone. It just makes it last longer as jewelry. So your cubes are going to be a lot more of the light blue green. This is a full approx 15-inch strand, I believe. Again, we'll get final measurements on the listings, but it is a slightly browner rough. You have more of the green brown, a little more of that matrix in there, but still just absolutely beautiful turquoise. So I'm excited to have that come in this week. And next, okay, this is one of my favorites. I know I say I have a lot of favorite gemstones, but Prennet is, I feel like, very underappreciated. I love Prennet. I love that light green. I like it better than peridot. And it's like a sea green with these interesting needle-like, I believe it's tourmaline inclusions in the stone. So I really like Prennet, especially when it's a lovely pale green and not yellowy. The yellow green Prennet's pretty too, but I prefer this shade. So we have these rondelles in this week, which I'm excited about. And some other pretty faceted stones. These are moonstone, just a pretty white moonstone. And again, the faceting on these is so well done. Gorgeous microfaceting. We've got some sodalite in a 4mm round. Very pretty, very sparkly. And some more hessonite garnet. It looks like these might be a 4mm as well. Lovely. That deep amber color is so pretty, but it's a much harder stone than amber, so it takes facets better and it will have a longer lifespan too. Next, we've got some lapis rounds. These are smooth rounds and they are natural. They're very pretty. And some labradorite as well. This is really well polished. You've got some areas you can see with the flash there, and some that are more just the translucent gray, but they are very pretty. All right, so next I've got just a couple findings to show you. We'll take a look at some Czech glass and we'll wrap up. Okay, so we have some spacer beads, really just this one style, but in 2 colors. I really like that little double flower pattern. It's like a little daisy with a stem. It's super fun, the oval shape, and we'll have those in silver and in, as I throw it across the room, antique bronze. So antique silver, antique bronze, there's what they look like next to each other. Really like this new spacer bead shape. Have to make a little bracelet or something with those. And next, we've got these fun seahorse charms. They are they're 3D, they're double-sided, and they're a lot of fun. These will be great for making like beachy designs. And we'll have them in, that's the antique bronze. We'll also have them in silver, gold, and sort of like a rose gold. It's like a light, it's either like a light yellow gold or a rose gold. We'll get you the final details on that in the listing. Yeah, I think it's rose gold. We'll see. The lighting in here, when I'm staring at these lights, it does things to my eyes sometimes. But yeah, I really like these seahorses. They're going to be a lot of fun for like summery designs. All right, you ready to take a look at a bunch of different Czech glass? Because we're going to take a look at a bunch of different Czech glass. All right, so to start off, I'm going to show you some tulips and other flowers we have coming in. I love the tulips for spring. These are just really fun, larger tulip bud shape. And those are, I believe this is the sage blue spice. And then we've got the Aztec gold, which is such a fun metallic, thick finish. It has such an interesting feel to it. I love those. And we'll have some smaller tulip buds coming up as well. These are fun. It's like a mulberry swirl with white and a copper wash. Then we have these beautiful like blue with Picasso, it looks like, or maybe that's travertine, I'll have to check the codes, and a gold wash over top. Some really neat combinations. Ooh, these are neat. These etched beads with the gold shimmer on them. Look at that. Love those. And then we have some of the smaller, like the smallest tulip bud as well. So here's like a pink and white swirl with a gold wash. Here's the same swirl in pink and white, but with a blue wash, which is interesting. That looks very spring to me. These have a red coating on them. I think those are really, really nice. And then we have them in blue and silver too. Can keep a couple in my bag so I know which bag they go back in then. There we go. Look at that. These are so pretty. These are a crystal with a blue opal coat, it looks like, and then a silver wash on top of that. Love those. Very spring. We have a lot of other flowers too. These are more of the pressed hibiscus flowers. And you can see they've got sort of a multicolor shape or multicolor finish then with copper wash on top. Those are neat. And then we also, I love these. These are the matte turquoise with that, I don't think that's a vitrail, but it's the one that's similar to vitrail, whose name I can't remember. There's so many finishes, guys. I'll have it on the listing for you. Oh, we also have some pretty 5-petal center drilled flowers. Love that. So these are going to be, it looks like alabaster with the teal coat and then gold wash. And we have them in the pink coat with gold wash as well. And these center drilled beads are fun. You can do different kinds of things with them. You can make a little hanger for them with an eye pin, or you can do a design that you can go into a seed bead back out to make them go that way. It has a lot of different options, different design opportunities with that shape. So there's a lot of variation in this particular set. You have, looks like crystal with a white swirl and then the pink wash. And you'll have some beads that have very little swirl and are clearer, and some beads that have more and are more opaque. So I want to show you those. They're fun. And this is not all the flower shapes we have either. We've got some pretty little 8mm Hawaiian flowers. These are so neat. So they're like a yellow. Then they've got an AB finish on them, which makes them look almost white on the top. Very pretty, very spring. And I like these. These are like a light rose, it looks like, with an AB finish. Either that or crystal with a pink wash. Again, there's a lot of different ways to achieve different colors. And I will have all the final details for you on the website. So this is just a look at the flowers. We have some other fun shapes. I'm going to clear this up real quick. I'll show you one more set of them and we'll be done. Okay, so next I'm going to show you some of the leaves we have coming in to go with your flowers. These are a transparent emerald, and they've got this metallic, I believe this is what's technically the metallic red wash, but it looks super green on green things, so those are neat. It may also be AB. Again, I will check our paperwork and run the number codes and get that all those details for you on the website. Here is a clear, like a blue zircon in this leaf shape. Love those. So pretty. We have the cardamom spice finish. Just a really pretty green, sort of a semi-metallic. And these might be my favorite. These are like a light olivine and white swirl with a gold wash. And they have a matte finish too. I really like the different shades together in those beads. They're something a little different. And we have some really interesting shapes coming up that we haven't had before, haven't had for a while. We've got some neat fruit beads. You can see these are lemons. They are top drilled, kind of front to back, which is interesting. They make cute little charms. And of course we have limes also. Little opaque green limes. Those are so cute. And we have these golden yellow lemons with a golden finish. And to round out our fruit, we have some grapes. They're like a juicy red grape with a gold wash. Again, as we're always telling Ellen, our warehouse manager, they're for beading, not for eating. It's our mantra. Yeah, so silly. But all right, we've got some elephants. Look at those. Super cute. You see they're double-sided. And they have this really fun pink, like metallic pinky red wash on them over that almond color base. And we got some fish in. These are so cute. Look at that. Look at all the detail on those. Those are so fun. A little out there. A bit cute. And we'll have them in alabaster with a blue wash also. Look at those. I don't know why I love them, but I do. We also have some great table cut shapes in, just a couple, but these window beads are super fun. And we have these pink teardrops too. So that is a lot of the stuff that's coming up this week. There are a couple odds and ends I didn't get around to showing you because we've gone through so many different things, and we'll have a lot more Czech shapes coming. But these are just some of my favorites, some of the things I really wanted to call out. Thank you so much for watching. I know it's been a long one this week. I maybe got a little overexcited, but thanks for being here. Thanks for sticking with me. And yeah, we'll do our best to get all of these up on the website, beadboxbargains.com, by the end of Friday. So just thanks again for being here. Feel free to like, subscribe, and share. We always appreciate you. And I'd love to hear in the comments what you are excited about, what you're looking for. I love reading your comments. So thanks again, and happy beading.